Good day, and welcome to our physical education class. Together, we will explore knowledge and skills that will help you and your family develop a lifelong habit of physical fitness and wellness. For our module number 2, we will talk about regional and national dances with foreign influence. Our learning competencies are: trace the origin of folk dances by its costume and music, execute rhythmic patterns of Suwakusuwa dance, and cited the importance of Philippine folk dance as a Filipino. For your pretest, I want you to examine the following pictures and answer the given questions.
Good job!
For our recap, I want you to read the questions carefully and write the letter of the correct answer.
Good job!
Let's talk about the nature and characteristics of the dances. Philippine folk dances tells about our customs, ideas, beliefs, superstitions, and events of daily living in a certain community. Just by looking at the costumes, props, and implements of a certain group or tribe would tell you of the origin of the dance. The kind of music being used also tells about the influences brought about by trade and settlement of our neighboring countries such as China, Malaysia, Indonesia, Burma, Cambodia, Thailand, and Japan, to name a few. The use of gongs, kulintangs, and the incorporation of pentatonic scale to our musical compositions are just concrete proofs of acculturation in the country. Let's talk about Biniskalan from Lingayen. The dance researcher is Francisca Reyes. The meaning of the dance is with the use of sticks. The dance culture is a Christian lowland. The place of origin is in Pangasinan. The country of influence is China. The ethno-linguistic group is Pangasinense, and the classification is a social dance. Lingayen in Pangasinan means having to look backward and upward. It was derived from Li King Tung, a Chinese word given to the name Lingayen, the capital of Pangasinan, by the Chinese settlers of this place a long time ago. The Barrio folks who lived in Almazin, a small place between Barrio Pangasinan or Pulong and Manibok, danced this to commemorate the stay of Limahong, a Chinese pirate who built his kingdom here. They also used two sticks to produce rhythms imitating the chopsticks used by the Chinese in eating. So the dance is also called Biniskalan, which in Pangasinan means with the use of sticks. The next dance is Suwakusuwa. The dance researcher is Ramon A. Upusan. The meaning is my pomelo tree. The dance culture is a lowland Muslim or coastal. The place of origin is Holo Sulu. The country of influence are China, Malaysia, and Indonesia. The ethno-linguistic group are the Tausug, and the classification is a courtship dance. The Tausug of Sulu's southern Philippines, though known as fearsome warriors, are also better known as sturdy seafarers and hardy farmers. Extensive orchards are planted with coconuts and pomelos and filled with staples like rice and root crops. At harvest time, pomelo fruits are gathered in big baskets before they are sent away. The Tausugs depend strongly on the income the pomelo bring them, and this relationship is romanticized by comparing the suwas, gentle leaves, slender branches, attractive fruits, and fragrant flowers to the virtues of a lady. Put to music, it is the song that is sang by couples while flapping two white fans, each resembling leaves, rustling in the wind in the Suwakusuwa dance. The next dance is called Pangalay. The dance researcher is Francisca Reyes Aquino. The meaning of the dance is fingernail. The dance culture is a lowland Muslim or coastal. The place of origin is Sulu. The country of influence are Thailand, Malaysia, Burma, Cambodia, and Indonesia. The ethno-linguistic group are the Tausugs. The classification is a social dance. Pangalay is also known as Daling-Daling or Mengalay in Sabah, is the traditional fingernail dance of the Tausug people of the Sulu archipelago and Sabah. This dance is most distinctively Asian of all southern Philippine dances because dancers must have dexterity and flexibility of the shoulders, elbows, and wrist movements that strongly resemble those of Kontao Silat, a martial art common in the Malay archipelago. The Pangalay is performed mainly during weddings or other festive events. The male equivalent of the Pangalay is the Pangasik and features more martial movements, while Pangalay that features both male and female dancers is called Pangilok. The next is Tiklos. The dance researcher is Francisca Reyes Aquino. The meaning of the dance? It refers to a group of peasants. The place of origin? Panay in Leyte. The country of influence are China, Burma, and Cambodia. The classification is a recreational dance. For centuries, Tiklos has been a very important factor in the social life of the peasants of Leyte. Tiklos refers to a group of peasants who agree to work for each other one day each week to clear the forest, prepare the soil for planting, or do any odd job in the farm, including the building of a house. At noontime, the people gather to eat their lunch together and to rest. During this period, Tiklos music is played with a flute accompanied by a guitar and the gimbal or the tambora, a kind of drum. The music of Tiklos is also played to gather the peasants before they start to work. The last one is the Sakuti. The dance researcher is Francisca Reyes Aquino. This dance refers to rhythmic sticks producing the accompaniment for the dance. The place of origin are Abra and Ilocos Norte. The country of influence is China, and the classification is a recreational and social dance. This dance of the ethnic people living in the western side of the Cordilleras way back before the coming of the Americans to our country. During the Christmas, young boys and girls accompanied by their elders would go down to the lowlands, especially in Abra and Ilocos Norte, to dance in front of their houses and ask for gifts. These young children hold sticks, one on each hand, and strike them together to make their dance more lively. Sakuting is an ethnic term which refers to the rhythmic sticks producing the accompaniment for the dance. For our wrap up, I want you to write true if the statement is correct and false if it is not. For your valuing, I want you to answer the given question. What is the importance of Philippine folk dance in your life as a Filipino? Thank you for listening, and I hope that you learned something from our session today. Always remember to please be safe. I will see you next session. Goodbye.